a homecoming for DC's football team could be a field goal away. The mayor announcing a deal this week with the Washington Commanders to build a new stadium at the RFK site. But before that can happen, there's a big hurdle to overcome, a yes vote by DC Council. The nearly $4 billion project supported by at least $1 billion in taxpayer dollars, including a 65,000 seat covered stadium, 8,000 parking spaces, housing, and more. The reaction from council members is mixed.
I wholeheartedly believe that this deal would jumpstart development, not only for this portion of the ward, but for the ward in its entirety.
This is too much public funding. I think it should be zero, and I think putting 8,000 parking spots, a wall of parking garages across the fields, I think it's just the wrong way to go.
7 yes votes are needed for this to pass. Meanwhile, tensions are rising over the 2026 budget. The budget was set to be given to council from the mayor on April 2nd, but that's now been delayed by a month. The mayor says that delay is due to congressional interference in the 2025 budget, with the city still waiting to see how the House will fix a budget gap it caused in the current budget. And joining us on Capitol Review is D.C. Council Chairman Phil Mendelson. Mr. Chairman, welcome back to Capitol Review.
Thank you for having me.
We're always glad to have you. One of the biggest stories this week, no surprise, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser and the Washington Commanders announcing a possible return to the RFK Stadium site. What was your initial reaction when you first heard about the proposal?
Wow, it's a lot of money. And that's the challenge here, because I think that the council would like to be supportive of getting the Commanders back into Washington, D.C. We have not gotten all the details, but it's a lot. It's over $1 billion that the mayor negotiated, and it's not clear where that's going to come from.
Obviously, this proposal needs council approval. Where do you currently stand?
If we can get a better deal. I know there have been some reports that say I'm flat out opposed. What I have said all along is that I didn't think there should be any public money going into this project. The difference between $0 and $1 billion is wide. We can get a better deal, and we need to get a better deal. That would be fairest to taxpayers. It would be fairest to the city, and we have a very, very tight budget coming up. So we need some flexibility here.
Mr. Chairman, why are you against public funding? Some say the reason why billionaires are billionaires is they never use their own money.
Well, I'm not sure that's the reason I would give, although I think there were a lot of folks who would latch onto that reasoning. This is a private enterprise. The city is not running the football team, and we don't get money from the football team. I mean, we don't profit from it. We don't own it. That's really what I'm saying. And it's a private enterprise. Research says that the sports stadiums are not net benefits in terms of rate of return. That's not a reason to oppose it, but it is a reason to gulp at $1 billion price tag and say we can do better.
Mr. Chairman, what would you need to see happen to get you to support this?
Well, first we need to get the details. Second, we need to see the mayor's budget. I don't know if your viewers know this, but the mayor has missed the deadline for submitting a budget for next fiscal year by almost 2 months. Absent the budget, we just don't know what's being cut. We don't know what's being cut in general, and we don't know what's being cut, what was being foregone in order to pay for this stadium.
Obviously, council is waiting for DC's 2026 budget, and the mayor did talk about it on Wednesday during an event. Take a listen to what she said.
We have no interest in hoarding the budget. We are done. We're talking about it. We want it to move. We have some things that need to happen. The council will have the budget, but for something out of our control.
Mr. Chairman, your reaction?
Well, I'm not quite sure what she's saying there. I discussed with her on March 12th how to go forward in light of what Congress was doing with the continuing resolution. That was almost 2 months ago. And the fiscal year 26 budget, by her own admission, was, she didn't finish her work on that until after the deadline. If she says there's no reason to hold it up, then get us the budget.
Chairman Mendelson, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Happy to come back anytime.